Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Muhammad LUQMAN HANIF bin Muhammad KAMAL and my matric number is 26445. So today I will present about a lesson on relevant theory framework in the case of team collapse at Richard Wood and Hulme LLP. So there are two suitable theory framework model that relate with RWS case that shows declining in their performance team member to complete the spectre auditor in the year end of November. So the first one is contingency theory and the second is reinforcement theory. So let's we go further in this theory to strive solution in this case. In contingency theory of the leadership, it supposes and measures a leader's effectiveness is contingent on whether or not their leadership style suits a particular situation. An individual can be an effective leader in one circumstance and an effective leader in one another. Actually, the objective of this theory is to maximize of being a productive leader and be able to examine each situation to decide if the leadership style is going to be an effective or not. So, it must include the variable style of the leadership, job design, decision making, and organizational structure that need to recognizing in the company. It is because this theory maintain company tasks are spread out in detail, and the leader has more influence over the employee than in those organizations that do not have structured tasks. So, there are several factors that need to discover before the measurement of the contingency theory implement in the company. So, the first one is the maturity level of the employees, management style, goals and objectives, and standard for behavior. So, in my opinion, I choose past goal model under the contingency theory as it relates with the RWS case. Primarily, past goal model is concerned with identifying the process that will allow each team member to meet their individual objective goal. A leader who implement this model need to adjust their behaviors and expectations to positively affect their team's productivity. So this goal require the leader to be extremely flexible in order to their leadership style. They will have to find a way to meet each team member's specified need to assist them in reaching their daily or weekly goals. Firstly is the directive qualifying leader, which is in the situation that the leader need to tell employee and inform them what is expected of the company goals and instruct them on how to perform certain tasks. For the AWS case, there is incur the degradation of the team structure that lead the ineffective team performance in completing the audit spectre before the deadline of the company. And then the second is the participative leader, which is the leader who use this style to consult with the team's member and ask for their input before making their decision. This is because it will be received in the company where the employees are personally invest in their outcome and to avoid them personal interest of the result in the company. And then lastly is the achievement-oriented leader, which is RWH set lofty goals for the team member to perform at a high level and shows a complete confidence in their capabilities. This style is productive in environment that can attract higher achievement to the company. Then the next is the reinforcement theory. Actually, this theory states that individual's behavior is a function of its consequence, as it refers to a specific management style in which manager rewards, punish or ignore behavior in an effort to increase productivity. This theory also is based on the law of effect because, for example, if individuals' behavior with positive consequence is tends to repeat, but individuals' behavior with negative consequence tends not to be repeat. This theory aims at achieving the desired level of motivation among the employees by means of reinforcement in positive and negative, the punishment and also extinction, because history has strong tool for analyzing controlling mechanism for individual behavior to the company. For the first one, in the positive reinforcement, which is it implies giving a positive response when an individual shows positive and required behavior. So in the other range, to increase the probability of outstanding behavior, other range may give the reward to the team member if they can complete the audit task before the deadline that become the greater reinforced performance to the company. And then in the negative reinforcement, it used to increase the desired behavior by involve placing the negative consequence on the failure to perform the desired behavior. So in the other case, we can see that they demonstrate a strong work ethic in the team members. So it can lead to unexpected behavior and may fail to stimulate the desired behavior. And then for the punishment, this method use the negative consequence if an undesirable behavior occur by prevent future occurrence of an individual socially behavior. For example, demotion, salary cut, and termination. Lastly is the extinction, which is the process of extinguishing a learned behavior by withholding a positive reinforcement that has encouraged the behavior. This will lead the employee stop doing the unnecessary or undesirable behavior, such as stop approving the overtime pay in the RWH. So that's all for me. Thank you.